Welcome to CAN, Caribbean Affiliate News. My name is Stefan Samuel. Here are the stories that we are following today, August 6, 2013. In sports, I'm ready, says Bolt. In golf, Tiger takes 8th win at Firestone Country Club. Alex Rodriguez, 12 other players suspended by the MLB. Details on these headlines and more when we return.
Government say it's all about the food. August the 10th. Foreigners welcome to the land of oil dung. Beers and strong rum, girls hot and can done. It's all about the food. Oil Dung Fest, August 10th, Lapama, and in the place.
Since we announced Sign and Drive with zero out of pocket and low monthly payments, cars been flying out of Bronx Honda at a record pace. Whoa! New Accord with zero out of pocket for $249 a month, or new Civics just $199 per month, or save thousands with 0% financing. You never had to leave the Bronx to get the best price on the Honda. Bronx Honda guarantees the lowest price in the Bronx. Bronx Honda, East Tremont Avenue. Visit BronxHonda.com.
Welcome back to CAN, Caribbean Affiliate News. My name is Stefan Samuel, and this segment is sponsored by Total Caribbean Network. In sports, I'm ready, says Bolt. Jamaican sprint star Usain Bolt has declared himself ready in his bid to defend his 200-meter crown and reclaim his title in the blue Ryband 100-meter at the next week's World Athletics Championships. Bolt, who was talking at a sponsor's event at Gorky Park on Sunday, now goes straight into training for the August 10 to 18th champs at the Luzhniki Stadium. Of course, it's very important, the 26-year-old Bolt said of the 100-meter crown he lost to the injured teammate Johan Blake when he false started in Daegu, South Korea in 2011. That failure has been the one blip on Bolt's impressive resume that includes Olympic gold in the 100-meter and 200-meter and the 4x100-meter relay events in the world titles. The world record holder in both the 100-meter and 200-meter added, "My season has been good. I'm getting stronger every week and my execution and speed endurance is improving steadily." They say par is a good score in a major. If that's true next week at the PGA Championship, then Tiger Woods has already done his share of preparation. Woods played safe and smart with a big lead parring 16 holes and an even par 70 Sunday to coast to a 70-shot victory at the Bridgestone Invitational for his 8th win at the event. The matchup for the PGA Tour record he already shared for victories in a single tournament. As he walked to the scorer's trailer to finalize his score, he scooped up his 4-year-old son Charlie, who hugged him tightly as his father strode past a large gallery, widely cheering his landslide victory. Daughter Sam, who was on hand when Woods won the U.S. Open in 2008 before his personal life imploded, now Charlie will have some memories of his dad in the winner's circle. They always say, "Daddy, when you are going to win the tournament, it's always a few years there or a couple of years I hadn't won anything," Woods said, smiling. "Are you leading or you not? That's a stock question, not leading." "Well, are you going to start leading?" "Well, I'm trying." After a second round 61 in which he flirted with 59, With 59, Woods ended up at a 15 under 265 to easily beat defending champ Keegan Bradley and Henrik Stenson. Bradley, a huge fan of Tigers when he was a youngster, was asked if he liked to see Woods dominate like he did a decade or so ago. "When I was younger, I did," Bradley said. "You know, I hate to sit here and go on and on about how good he is, but he is. It's difficult because I really want to get up there and contend with him. But this week, he's playing really well." Woods' mastery at Firestone Country Club allowed him to again match Sam Snead's PGA Tour record for wins at an event. Snead won the Greater Greensboro Open 8 times. Earlier this year, Woods won at Bay Hill for the 8th time. As if he weren't already the favorite next week in the PGA Championship at Oak Hill, the lopsided victory reinforced it. No one ever got within 6 shots all day of the world's number 1. When he had a good shot at the pin, he took it. Otherwise, he took few, if any, risks. He birdied the 10th hole, then offset with a 3-putt bogey at the 14th hole, but by then most of the field was thinking about catching flights to Rochester instead of catching Woods. Bradley, who won a year ago when Jim Furyk double bogeyed the 72nd hole, shot a 67 to get to 8 under along with Stenson, who had a 70 while playing against Woods. Some of baseball's most prodigious iconic sluggers have fallen before and fallen hard. So at some level, it was just Alex Rodriguez's turn Monday. Major League Baseball suspended the New York Yankees' third baseman for the remainder of the season and all of 2014 for the league saying using performance-enhancing drugs and covering up his transgressions while essentially obfuscating the investigation. But on a day that the MLB suspended a dozen other players for 50 games apiece, all caught up in dealings with a Coral Gables, Florida anti-aging clinic, with 2 things became clear. Rodriguez, 5th on the all-time home run list, has now taken the baton from Barry Bonds, the game's home run king, as the face of the sport's drugs problems. And those drugs problems, once hoped to be washed away by every breadth and depth of the damning report from former Senator George P. Mitchell 6 years ago, are still prevalent, stretching from the game's greatest stars to minor leaguers clinging to jobs. Rodriguez, who is 38 years old, joined 3 2013 All-Stars, San Diego shortstop Everett Cabrera, Texas outfielder Nelson Cruz, and Detroit shortstop Johnny Peralta, in drawing suspensions Monday because of MLB's investigations into Biogenesis, the Miami clinic that baseball officials say supplied illicit drugs to at least 18 players. Last month, the league suspended former National League Most Valuable Player Ryan Braun of the Milwaukee Brewers for 65 games because of his ties to the clinic, and 3 other players have already completed 50-game suspensions because of their involvement with Biogenesis. Rodriguez, who had missed the entire season following hip surgery, made his debut Monday night as the Yankees' cleanup hitter in Chicago because he intends to fight his suspension, which was scheduled to begin on Thursday. With an arbitrator's decision not expected to come down until November at the earliest, Rodriguez will almost certainly play the rest of this season, delaying the 211-game penalty he was issued while receiving his $28 million salary. At a pre-game news conference in Chicago, Rodriguez would not say whether he had used performance-enhancing drugs. "I'm sure there's been some mistakes made along the way," he said. "We're here now. I'm a human being. I'm fighting for my life. I have to defend myself. If I don't defend myself, no one else will." Gio Gonzalez, the only Washington Nationals player whose name surfaced publicly in the Biogenesis investigation, was exonerated by MLB, which said it had no evidence that the left-hander was ever a client in the clinic. But the fallout of the suspensions was felt in every major league clubhouse. Alex Rodriguez, Ryan Braun, those guys are unbelievable talents, and they are going to be the best baseball players anyway. And that's unfortunate that they had to use those things for whatever reason they thought they had to use. Nationals third baseman Ryan Zimmerman said, but to have some closure and suspend and punish some guys that are high up in this league shows that no one is safe. You are watching Caribbean Affiliate News. Stay tuned.
5 million customers use Leica Mobile for affordable international mobile calls, connecting over 2.5 million mobile calls daily, helping our customers stay in touch with their loved ones, whether they be in Asia, Africa, Europe, or the rest of the world. Every 5 seconds, a new Leica Mobile customer joins our growing family, helping you to make affordable international calls across the world. Leica Mobile. Call the world for less.